I guess my camera's having a bad case of the Mondays too, because I had a really good take, and then I was watching the preview screen, and then it just completely went black for like 10 seconds. I'm like, what the hell is that? So, whatever. Let's hope this one goes better. What's up, guys? We got our Monday upload today versus somebody by the name of ThtBritishDude. Not sure when this match was taken. I really should just timestamp these things, so I stopped saying that. But we'll go ahead and play it back right now. Okay, so I think we agreed on standard-ish kind of things. Just, you know, I think I've said the words not hoary, so those of you standard players that really just like other stuff. Anyways, I told him I was using Dream Mode. He was fine with that, as it's going to be evident as he goes for the fake out. And I do get my weak armor boost, which is nice. I don't have the sturdy, and he sees that. But he probably just went for the fake out just to ruin my sturdy and, you know, probably get out of there depending. But now that he sees that I'm a weak armor offensive set, he knows that he's sash. I don't know that at this point. But I didn't see life of recoil, so I kind of suspected it. But yeah, he's going to go for the high jump kick thanks to my 50% defense drop. Or just one stage, if you want to put it that way. That's not really going to cut it, especially after recoil and whatnot. But he's low enough to the point where I can just send in Azelf Revenge, kill him. I don't want to overpredict and go for the psychic in case he wants to go to Sazendora. He instead decides to go to Latias, who will take any hit that I decide to throw at him a lot better. And I'm going to go to Rotom. He actually makes a double switch out to Hydreigon on this turn. I don't know what I can do to Hydreigon, but I kind of want to stay in to take a hit because I don't really want anything else to take a hit. And I don't take it that well. In fact, he ends up critting me, and I'm max HP, so that kind of sucks. I'm not running any special defense EVs either, but I don't know. I kind of felt like I could take that, especially if he was a Scarf one, since he did switch out on Azelf. But I bring in my Cobalion at this point, going to go for the Sword Stance on the switch, you know, expecting something else to come in, I guess. What was my thought process here? Hydreigon wouldn't want to stay in, so just because of that, I felt safe setting up at that point. Not too high, though. So he brings in his Shaman, which I'm going to guess is his physical wall because of how well it took the +2 Iron Head. He does have Protect and all that, so these after-turn effects right now are going to get pretty damn ridiculous. Lefties and Leech Seed, and if he wanted a double Protect, he probably could have, but I guess he chose not to. Oh my god, okay. So, close combat again is going to happen from full health. I'm only at +2. I'm running max attack. But, like I said, this might be his defensive wall. As it was a crit, kind of made up for the crit on the Rotom from earlier, but I'm still going to have trouble with Hydreigon later, so it still doesn't really put me in an advantageous situation. So, in comes Main Chow. I guess he wasn't thinking I was running max speed because of leftovers instead of life orb, but no, I'm running max speed with lefties. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So Hydreigon comes in. Don't know why it didn't come in earlier to force me out, but I am expecting the Fire Blast or the Earth Power could have been a risky move. I think they have that. Not sure. Anyways, I do predict the switch. I kind of really wanted to predict the switch to that, but I do get the defense drop, so kind of a little consolation prize there, I guess, for making some kind of prediction. Not the correct one, but it worked out. So I'm not having a problem with that. I don't remember which one of my Chandelures that happens to be. I don't remember what kind of Jirachi he was running either, so I'm thinking that might have been my Spectrum though. But he goes for the Hone Claws on the switch, knows I outspeed him, so he's going to go ahead and go out to his Latias to take the Flamethrower yet again. It was a little bit obvious on that one, but I didn't really want to over-predict in case he decided to bank on my over-prediction, you know, with me fearing Latias. So he played it safe. Kind of went for the Thunderbolt, fishing for Parahacks. Actually ended up getting it, which is really, really rare for me because, you know, when I have to rely on hacks, usually anything other than freeze doesn't really end up coming through. But I don't really have anything to hit Latias with, so I'm just kind of sitting here wailing it with not very effective moves and trying to die from life over recoil. If he had rocks, I would have switched out and switched in, you know, done that. But since his Latias is paralyzed, I'm guessing he's pretty much going to want this thing dead too, or just use it as fodder. He decides to try setting up right now. I'm not doing shit to it, as you can see. I'm just trying to get this thing, I'm trying to get my own thing killed, and he finally realizes that, takes me out with a Surf, which is like, thank you, it's about freaking time, right? So, what do we got here? So, I bring in my Sawsbuck, who still at the time, I believe, has Mega Horn, which is going to be, it's going to be fairly nice against Latias and Sazendora. I have since replaced that for Double Edge, but, I do get a crit here. I don't know why I stayed in. You know, I guess I was kind of banking on maybe the Hustle Miss with X's or any of his moves. But that didn't really work out. I could have very easily gone to Cobalion. Don't know why I didn't. But I went to Cobalion, I guess, to try to take the you know, no, what was I trying to do? I was trying to come in with an easy kill, and, you know, barring any flinches or whatever, I could have just gotten a Stone Edge off and, you know, taken it out. But my Stone Edge misses here. I got a flinch on the previous turn. I do have lefties going, and he can't really hit me that hard. And he does miss the Iron hit, but I miss my Stone Edge too. So just absolutely pointless turns that, you know, I don't really need happening for me at all. So he's going to go for the Iron hit again to get another flinch, I believe. Yep, he gets it again. So it's like, what the fuck? What are you, Jirachi? Just because you're Steel type and I killed it, you know. It's got like the Jirachi helping out the Durant, like Goku with Gohan versus the Cell Saga. Anyways, I finally hit the Stone Edge, and it's going to end up taking him out. But I lost way too much health during that exchange. I didn't really want anything else to take it, but those flinches just got, they got absolutely ridiculous. And as much as I really wanted to predict the Fire Blast again, I thought maybe he would over-predict and I could come in on the -2 special attack. But no, that didn't really end up working out. But I do force him out here because he doesn't want to give me a boost. And I end up going for the Fire Blast. I don't really remember why. I guess I kind of wanted, you know, burn damage on Hydreigon or something. I don't know. Shadow Ball wouldn't have done anything, and I have yet to put Hidden Power Ice on this thing. But I'm thankfully able to kill out Latias just to even up the score a little bit. But because he is Scarfed, he's going to be able to finish me off with the Dark Pulse, and I do believe that might be the game. I'm not 100% on that. But looking at that, it probably wasn't my Scarf one anyway, or it could have been, I don't know. But that's the game, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. It was a very narrow 1-0. Made a couple of misplays that I thought about afterwards, but hey, you know, you learn from them. So that'll do it for today. Not really sure what else I want to say here. Been working on that thing, you know, that I've been talking about. Got about 3 parts left, depending on various things, one thing or another. It might be up on Wednesday or Friday, so make sure you check your sub boxes for that. And, yeah, short match. Okay, wow. Featured videos, you know how it goes. Might leave some other stuff in the description. Have not decided yet. And I'll check you guys out on Wednesday.